Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Des.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
And I'm Office Bloke Max.
Here we are, all three of us. If Patreon's your thing, check out the link in the description below. Loads of stuff on there. Won't be disappointed. It starts at a bargain price of just
£1.50 a month.
So check it out if that's of interest for you.
Yeah.
Dad kills daughter. Dad kills daughter's obsessed ex. Ooh, this is EW Explore with us.
Keeping it light.
I love this channel. It's one of my favourite channels to watch. EW.
Yeah,
he's got a bunch of them, and I watch them all.
Yeah, they do really well with putting like sort of moral battles in where you can see both sides.
Yeah,
but I never get obsessed exes. Me, I just don't get it. It's something it doesn't compute with me.
No, don't with me. If a relationship breaks down, then just
move on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got to have it to a certain extent.
Yeah, but to become obsessed and start doing like crazy shit and stalking people and all that,
you think
it's very, very odd.
It says a lot straight away about someone if they keep doing it.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get into this. EW, Dad kills daughter's obsessed ex.
James, she doesn't want to talk to you.
911, what's your emergency?
He's trying to lock. I'm sorry, he's trying the door. No, don't answer the dad.
Get off the porch.
Oh.
On July 31st, 2022, a family is left shaken after an unexpected visitor refuses to leave when his knocks go unanswered. When he attempts to force his way inside their home, the family scrambles for a way to stop him. The resulting confrontation ends in disaster, with every terrifying moment captured by the Ring camera. The following is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before. Just before 11 a.m. on July 31st, 2022, 22-year-old Allison Ducrow and her mother Stacy return from breakfast to their home in Sydney, Ohio. As they near their door, an unknown vehicle pulls into their driveway.
Stop it, Allie. Boys, in the house.
A few seconds later, the driver of the vehicle approaches the house. Through the Ring camera on their door, Allison recognizes the visitor as her ex-boyfriend, 22-year-old James Rail. At this point, James has been standing on the Ducrow's porch for about 3 minutes.
James, she doesn't want to talk to you. James.
While James never responds to Stacy, he soon leaves the porch. This may have seemed like the anticlimactic end to the eerie encounter, but unfortunately it was only the turning point in what would soon have a disastrous end. Though he disappears from the view of the Ring camera, James walks around the property. A few minutes later, he's spotted again, returning to the door.
Wait. Hey.
And you got anything fucking better to do?
I know, yeah, it's bizarre.
Just move on and go somewhere and go jogging or something.
Well, it's respect as well. It's respect for yourself to not put yourself that low and do it.
Yeah.
Just respect the ex as
How
well.
does he think it's going to end? That she's
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
say, "Oh yeah, right,
Do you know what? Yeah.
You know, it's just
How heroic. Yeah.
It kind of moves you a little bit like further away, if anything, doesn't it?
Of course.
It touches you more.
Yeah.
You think you're a nut. Now you've become a nutcase.
Yeah.
Especially pushing past boundaries and things like that. That's really
I
bad.
wonder if people are predisposed to doing stuff like that, or whether it's just one
It's got to be screw loose.
particular.
I think it's screw
so?
loose. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, jealousy is a real bad thing, and I guess if it depends how long they're only 22.
Yeah, some people are more
can't be
jealous
together
than
for
others,
that
aren't
long,
they?
you know what I
Naturally,
mean?
you know, 'cause
Exactly.
it does affect some people more than others, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I get that,
Yeah.
but it's yeah.
I don't know. Just go and do something else, all right?
I know.
Yeah.
Just go and shoot some pool or something.
He's coming back. Nope, I'm calling. James, she doesn't want to talk to you.
On the other side of the door, Allison calls 911.
911, what's your emergency?
There's some guy on my front porch, and he won't leave, and he's got his hands behind his back, and he won't answer me on the ring. But he left me a voicemail on my phone last night. He's trying to lock. I'm sorry, he's trying the door. No, don't answer the dad.
Get off the porch.
Dad, no! Oh my God, can you please hurry?
Okay, do you know who he is? Hello? Ma'am?
We have guns.
James, no. Get off the porch.
See, at this point now, if I was in the house, I'd be thinking he's not coming in to get you back, to win you back.
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd be terrified.
That's
wouldn't
exactly
you?
what I was thinking, because
Yeah.
he hasn't said anything.
It's every man for himself now.
Yeah, if,
Yeah,
if you're trying to break the door down, then
Yeah.
I say
Yeah. And I don't know what the rules are in Ohio regarding carrying
whether
guns.
you've got to be inside to defend yourself,
or even
and-
carrying a gun. I
yeah.
don't know if it's.
I think it's an open carry.
Not sure. Don't know with
If
Ohio.
he's got a license.
Don't know.
Yeah, not sure.
Three shots are fired, and James stumbles back and off the porch. He doesn't make it far before he falls. All that is visible in the ring camera are his feet, where he's now lying in the driveway in front of Stacy's vehicle.
He's trying to... Male subject attempting to gain entry into the residence. Still getting further.
Please hurry, I'm sorry.
Ma'am?
As the Ducro family reels from the sudden and horrific event, one of their neighbors, Jeff, who heard the commotion, heads over to see what happened.
Okay, wait. He's fine. He don't have nothing. He don't have no gun. Don't do anything. Did you shoot him?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. You ain't going nowhere.
Inside, Allison has remained
What?
on the phone with 911.
That's crazy.
He broke through the door and my dad shot at him.
Ma'am, he shot at him?
Yes.
Do we know where he is?
No. Where is
This
he?
information. Male subject broke through the door. There's been a shot fired. Still getting further.
Can you please hurry, please?
Yes.
I don't know where he is.
Did he run or is he still there?
I really don't know, ma'am. I'm hiding.
Okay, where is your dad?
He's at the front door holding it shut.
Ma'am, I need you to calm down enough to tell me, has he been shot?
I think so. I don't want to look. Please don't make me look.
Out front, Jeff is soon joined by his son, and they both take a closer look at where James is lying in the driveway.
Dude, I don't.
You better hurry up and get an ambulance down here.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he's about dead. Just get here. He's dead. So he's having a hard time breathing right now.
Why is he so
No, he ain't
relaxed?
doing yet.
I know, right?
He's so relaxed about it.
He's still breathing. He's still breathing. He's having a hard time breathing.
Did they hit him in the chest?
I don't see any blood. He's still breathing, but barely.
Man, stop staring at this man, bro.
I hear him. He's dead. He died.
Just before the police arrive, Allison and her father, Mitch, can be heard speaking over the 911 call.
No, I'm not mad at you. Thank you. Come here. I'm okay. Dad, you're the best dad ever. You just saved my life. Dad,
Think you did?
At that rate, there's nothing you could have done. You saved my life.
Officers from the Sydney Police Department arrive soon after and find Jeff waiting for them on the front lawn of the Ducros house.
Who's got the gun? Who's got the gun? Who has a gun?
The people inside here shot this guy here was trying to break into their house. The guy's dead. He died.
Okay, but where's the guy with the gun?
The guy's dead right here.
Where's the guy with the gun?
Inside the house. He was the homeowner. This
Okay.
guy tried to break in the house.
Okay.
And the guy was just basically protect himself.
Okay, you guys have your gun down?
This guy just died.
Some of the newly arriving officers head inside to speak with the Ducros, who have yet to emerge from the residence. They find Mitch standing in the doorway.
Mitch, are you okay? No. His heart.
Okay.
He's got.
Why don't we sit? Why don't we go? You want to sit down?
I'm all right.
Okay. We just want to keep this area here as it is, so we don't want to move anything. Okay. Your Ring doorbell camera work?
It does.
Okay. Do you want a squad to check you out? Check your heart rate or anything out?
Oh, I take my medicine. I didn't take it today.
Okay. Do you mind at least just stepping over here? We're gonna keep this this is going to technically be a crime scene right here. Okay.
I'm sorry, I just answered his phone call.
No, you didn't have to answer his phone call, Ellie.
As the investigation will eventually reveal, James didn't just call Allison. He also left a chilling voicemail, which will be played later.
I'm going to wait because 59's on the way. We're going to contact him. Obviously, this is going to be theirs. We're just going to hold tight until we see what he wants.
While they wait for detectives to arrive and take over, one of the officers scans the scene.
Just watch it. I see two brass, one in the carpet and one right there right now.
How many shots did you fire, sir? Three.
Three?
Couldn't get it to work. It was.
There it is. There's a third. It's right there by the trim.
Allison appears to be especially shaken by what has just occurred.
So you guys just comfort each other, keep each other calm, work together. Just stay sitting down. If you want to lay on your back and just kind of stay flat, just that way if you do pass out, you're already laying down.
She isn't the only one rattled. Mitch soon breaks down as the officer follows him into the bedroom to collect his ID.
Just take a deep breath, okay? Here, you can put your wallet back over there, okay?
Out front, other officers attempt to administer aid to James. They place an AED, or automated external defibrillator, onto James' chest and wait for results.
Call for help. Apply pads to patient's bare chest as shown. 8537. No shock advised. It is safe to touch the patient.
Tragically, it seems it's far too late to help James. Once again, Jeff offers an explanation.
How long has he been down?
He's been there for a good 10 minutes.
Okay, we're not doing anything.
Yeah, I watched about 7 or 8 minutes ago take his last couple breaths. That was it. He died. This is his car running right here. He tried to kick in the back door, and then he came around the front. And he tried to get it.
Bring me, you got a blanket? He's 16.
22-year-old James Rail is declared dead at the scene. Inside the house, Allison informs the officer that she has a heart condition and is having chest pains. Emergency services are notified and begin heading to the home.
Just don't lean on anything to where, because if you pass out, your arms won't hold you up anymore, okay?
It isn't long before emergency services arrive, as they'd been on their way before their call was canceled when James was declared deceased.
You want just your blood pressure or anything checked, sir?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not feeling...
It's going to be high, I'm sure. It's expected.
Good, don't apologize.
The Ducros are all medically cleared, and soon the detectives arrive.
All right, how we doing? Doing better. Back in the mat. Everybody okay in here then? For the most part? Okay. So, definitely exciting, huh? Not really. I don't want you. No.
What a crazy thing to say.
I just wonder though, when you've got like in the USA compared to here, like comparing the two to a scene like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know the USA is sort of like it's you can license for guns, you can own guns, you can have all that kind of stuff, right? I'm not getting into the gun ownership or anything like that because it's not something we can really comment on really.
No.
But if a situation like this is what I want to ask people who live in the USA, especially if you're in Ohio as well, would the cops there sort of like defend the guy who shot the guy? Or would they be looking for a prosecution? They might tell us this further on down the line.
I'm just wondering
whether the guy, there's the right to defend. Yeah, I get that, but I'm wondering how the cops would handle it. Would they handle it in a way of like, listen, you've done the right thing. He's come to attack you. You've finished him off. Not saying it's the right thing, but you know what I mean. You've done what
you didn't mean to kill him, but
you've done what's necessary.
I think they've sort of assessed the situation pretty quick there, because it's not like they've cuffed him behind his back and put him in a squad car. I think they've decided pretty quick that it's all genuine. That it looks like a matter of self-defence sort of thing by what everyone's saying, what they're saying, what their neighbours are saying. I think they're sort of sussing out pretty quick that, this guy isn't a danger at the very least. But we'll do want to prosecute. Good point now.
But in the UK, the police would be right against you. You'd be right. So you'd be so far in prison now. Not in prison, but you'd be detained. You'd
probably be charged with murder, wouldn't you? Or attempted murder.
Whether it be a gun or whether it be a knife or whatever it would be. If you were trying to defend yourself in that situation, the police would be right against you. The police wouldn't be in your favour, not one bit.
No.
They would just take everyone away and then start questioning and eliminate it as they go. Whereas here, they seem a bit more calm about it. And a bit more, let's get the facts here from everyone that's here.
I think that's because of the laws. Because I know that in some states, it's if someone gets in your house, it's kind of free for all.
Yeah.
If you need to defend yourself in that way, defend that way. But then, I think in the UK, even if someone breaks into your house, you have the right to defend yourself, but not harm.
Yeah, you can't.
Obviously, it's different because there's no guns.
There's
and things
a very
like
fine line as to how much force you can use. Because I know there's a famous case, good few years ago now, where some guys broke into that bloke's farm. Yeah. And I think he shot one of them. He did, yeah. I think did he get put away? He got
put away originally, and then got released.
I think he got released, didn't he? Because they said it was self-defense.
Yeah.
But it's.
But I just know it works very differently from how it would be. But first of all, the cops were there probably pretty quick. They'd still be there like 4 days waiting. The guy's still probably on the path, probably decaying and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Before the police arrived there.
It's good to have that ring. It's very good to have that ring because that door makes it look bad.
Later that same day, each of the Ducros came down to the police station to retell their version of events. As Allison was the closest to James, she provides much of the background. However, what she shares likely isn't what investigators expect to hear about their relationship.
How long did you guys date?
Okay, so it was like an on and off thing for a couple of years.
Okay.
I want to say in total maybe like a year and a half if we added it all up.
Like all through your high school years or after you graduated?
It started in high school and then it went out of high school.
Okay.
Just very briefly.
Allison says they remained friends even during the times they were broken up. However, that all changed after their final breakup around 2019, over 3 years earlier.
What caused that breakup?
He was just being
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
We're all adults here. You can say whatever you need to say.
He was just being rude all the time, and I was just like, I don't want to put up with it.
Was he ever abusive physically or mentally?
Well, maybe mentally a little bit. He would just get in my head a bunch.
When he got mad, what kind of things? Was he aggressive at all?
He would just tell me everything that was wrong with me. He would say that nobody was going to love me anymore.
And then the voicemail or the call last night, when's the last time you had talked to him?
It was either the beginning of last year or the end of the year before.
Allison hadn't spoken to or heard from James in over a year. That is, until he called her the night before. Around 11 p.m., James left Allison a now haunting voicemail.
Hi, Allie. It's James. I just wanted to reach out to you because I just wanted to see how you're doing and maybe hear from you if that would be all right, I guess. It's been a while since I've talked to you, and I don't know. I feel like it, I don't know what I feel. I do know that I do want to talk to you, though. I do. It'd be nice. It'd be sweet. It's probably late right now, but if you want tomorrow, you could probably give me a call. And, yeah, that's about it. Please give me a call back. Thank you.
Allison never returned his call.
Did he call out to you or anything when you got there?
No, he literally did not even say a word, which was, it like, put my little radars up on. That's not normal.
That made me kind of nervous. Went in, got my 9.
And the door started popping open.
I don't know how he broke the glass to the door because, like, when the jam or whatever splits off, he's starting to get in.
The door had to be shut when he shot because the window, it's got the holes through it in the glass.
Yeah, but it's definitely forced open.
Oh, it's definitely forced. I don't know if it was...
Hits and bounces back.
Hits, bounces back. Very good chance it did that.
It looked like he hit that somebody with some force.
Oh, I mean, that's off the door frame right there. And those aren't short screws. There's 3-inch screws, you know that.
And once I realized he was getting in and the door was open is when I shot.
Okay. Did you shoot through the door? Or shot through the window?
Through the window part of the door because the door was open and he was coming in.
Following the shooting, some of the officers at the scene discussed James's injuries.
Was he hit once? All you've seen in the shoulder?
Yeah, left shoulder.
How's the dad doing? He is shook up, but he's maintaining. From the moment we got here, he was extremely shook up. He's made several comments thinking that how bad he screwed up.
The detective speaking with Allison attempts to get a little more background information about James, hoping to better understand the day's terrible events.
Do you know if he was on any drugs or has he ever done any drugs that you know of?
He has done drugs.
Okay, do you know what his...
He's definitely on drugs there when he was talking.
Yeah. He liked to do acid a lot.
As this interview ends, Mitch makes a request.
I want to see if they got any other questions they need me to ask you or anything like that. And then if they do, I'll be back in. If not, I'll send it in as quickly as possible. I know you said you didn't want to be in here alone. Don't make it long, please.
According to news sources, a grand jury eventually decided not to indict Mitch Ducro on any charges related to the death of James Rail.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say...
I think I agree with that verdict overall because it's the fact that that phone call wasn't that bad. He's clearly on something, like you said. But
yeah, you just tell by his face, his voice, the way he was sort of like talking very slow and very slurry sort of thing. He's definitely he was definitely on something.
I think the big thing that raises the red flags is when you try to smash into someone's house, isn't it? Then you think,
didn't say a word.
Is he? Yeah. Because the guy, shot me, he won't know if he's got a knife or got a
no
gun
idea.
himself.
That's it. You've got to protect your family.
Just because it's not in your hands doesn't mean it's not.
He's not saying anything at the door, and his eyes are a little bit glazed.
He was blinking weird as well and stuff.
But I think the dad Mitch did the right thing there.
I think so. Yeah. He couldn't wait there to see if he's got a gun. He's going to point a gun, then shoot somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
9 out of 10 people. I think 9 out of 10 people are doing exactly the same as what he's done.
Yeah, the guy's breaking into his house, smashing his door down, so you can't, wait to find out, can you, if he is armed or, but, for all intents and purposes, it could have been, the father wasn't to know that, so obviously he's thought, we're on the side of caution, I've got to stop this guy.
Yeah. It's like I say, though, when you look at, a 22-year-old. They've not spoke for over a year, was it?
That's the weirdest part.
And then it was like the romance was in high school, which was a few years before or whatever. I'm just like, what are you thinking with your life? Don't know. Is it like? I get you got a crush on somebody sort of thing, and you want to try and hook up with somebody, and it's a late night call. It's 11 p.m. and then you call, and you're thinking, I'll call her up, see what she's got to say, and see where she's at.
Doesn't feel as out.
Yeah. But if you what you do, you leave a message. Someone don't get back to you. they ain't gonna call you, mate.
Yeah.
Don't go around the house.
Yeah. I think it's more than just drugs. I think that's like a little mental snap, or there's some sort of mental illness there, because that's not the first thing you go to. I think obviously acid's different because that's like that'll take over, forget everything.
Changes your mind,
But it's the instant violence is the weird part in that.
Strange one,
very much so.
I'm glad nothing happens to the dad anyway, because obviously it's not his.
You could tell he wasn't.
He's not like someone who goes out just popping his gun off here.
He was literally doing to protect his family, wasn't he? That's why he did it clearly. So
the police could have been talking to the other guy who was trying to get in about the death of the girl.
Yeah,
the death of the family.
Yeah,
it could have been a whole different story, but it's
I did like how the daughter responded straight away, like, no, you did the right thing, because that could have been completely different of going like, why have you done that? But that is the right thing to do.
Yeah, like I say, great channel EWU, and it's I always like seeing cop stuff.
It's just heavy. it's a very heavy subject.
It's really interesting, isn't it?
Jesus Christ, that's what happens. That's what happens. We're all going on around the world.
Absolutely,
it's good to sort of get a different take on it.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.